Thank you for joining us once again for another alluring and educative do-it-yourself documentary on installation of Cabro blocks and Eurocon paving blocks. And this featured our travel media partners with Urban Village Investments Limited, a real estate and contracting company registered in Kenya, while installing these interesting paving blocks in one of their clients' home in Joska and the outskirts of Nairobi City. You can reach Urban Village contractors on the numbers scrolling below your screen. In this comprehensive guide, we'll take you step by step through the process of creating stunning and durable outdoor surfaces using these versatile building materials. Cabro blocks and Eurocon paving blocks are not only functional but also aesthetically pleasing, allowing you to transform your outdoor spaces into inviting areas for relaxation and movement. Throughout this documentary, we'll cover everything you need to know, from preparing the site to achieving a flawless finish. Join us as we dive into the world of interlocking concrete pavers, exploring their benefits, uses, and the precise techniques required for successful installation. So if you're ready to embark on a journey of creativity, craftsmanship, and practicality, let's get started with the art of installing Cabro blocks and Eurocon paving blocks. First, we need to understand what are Cabro paving blocks and Eurocon blocks. Cabro paving blocks and Eurocon blocks are both types of construction materials used for creating durable and visually appealing surfaces, often in outdoor spaces like driveways, walkways, piers, and parking areas. They are designed to withstand heavy loads, vehicle traffic, and the effects of weather over time. Cabro is a term used in some regions, particularly in East Africa, to refer to interlocking concrete paving blocks. These blocks are made from a mixture of cement, sand, water, and sometimes additives, which is molded into various shapes and sizes using specialized equipment. The blocks are then cured to gain strength. One of the key features of Cabro blocks is that they are designed to interlock, creating a stable and flexible surface that can distribute loads more evenly. This interlocking feature eliminates the need for traditional mortars and provides greater structural integrity. Eurocon blocks are also a type of concrete block known for their strength, durability, and various applications. The term Eurocon might not be universally recognized and might refer to a square type of concrete block. Concrete blocks used in construction typically come in standard sizes and shapes, and they can be utilized for various purposes, including load-bearing walls, retaining walls, and architectural detailing. In summary, both Cabro paving blocks and Eurocon blocks are made from concrete and serve specific construction purposes. Cabro blocks are specifically designed for creating interlocking, durable, and aesthetically pleasing paved surfaces, while Eurocon blocks refers to a range of concrete blocks used in verandas and other various construction applications across Europe or other regions. It's important to note that specific terminology and product names can vary depending on the region and the manufacturer. In the upcoming segments, we'll walk you through the essential materials and tools needed to successfully install Cabro blocks and Eurocon paving blocks. Before you dive into the installation process, make sure you have the following items on hand. Materials. Number 1, Cabro blocks and Eurocon paving blocks. These form the main building blocks that will form the pavement surface. Number 2, an or gravel for creating a stable base and filling joints. Number 3, fine sand or jointing compound used to fill the gaps between the blocks. Number 4, geotextile fabric, which is optional and used to prevent weed growth under the blocks. Number 5, paver, edging also optional, and provides a border to prevent shifting of blocks. Number 6, sealant, also optional and used for enhancing the appearance and durability of the pavement. Tools. One shovel used for excavating and moving soil or gravel. 2, Rake to level the base material evenly. 3. Plate compactor for compacting the base and the blocks. 4. Spirit level to ensure a level and even surface. 5. Chalk or string line. 6. Rubber mallet used to tap the blocks into place. 7. Angle grinder and block cutter for cutting blocks to fit around edges and corners. Rotate brome to sweep sand into joints during the finishing stage. Having these materials and tools ready will set you up for a smooth installation process and a professionally finished pavement. Remember, the quality of your work largely depends on the tools you use and the attention you give to the details. So gather your materials, prepare your tools, and get ready to create a beautiful and lasting pavement with Cabro blocks and Eurocon paving blocks. Before you start installing Cabro blocks and Eurocon paving blocks, proper site heat preparation is crucial to ensure a stable and long-lasting pavement. In this segment, we'll guide you through the essential steps of preparing the installation site. Step 1. Clear the area. Begin by clearing the area of any debris, vegetation, or obstacles. Use a shovel or rake to remove rocks, weeds, and other materials that could interfere with the installation process. A clean and level surface will serve as the foundation for your pavement. Step 2. Mark the layout using chalk or a string line. Mark the layout of the pavement. Outline the edges and corners of the area you plan to pave. This step helps you visualize the final design and ensures accuracy during installation. Step 3. Excavation. Digging a trench within the marked area to a depth that accommodates the thickness of the base material and the paving blocks. Make sure the excavation is uniform and follow the layout marks. Use a spirit level to check the depth and ensure a consistent slope if needed for proper drainage. Step 4. Compacting the soil. After excavation, use a plate compactor to compact the soil at the base of the trench. This helps create a solid foundation that prevents settling over time. Ensure the compacted soil is even and smooth. Step 5. Adding base material. Add a layer of sand or gravel to the compacted soil. This layer will further stabilize the base and provide a level surface for the paving blocks. Spread and level the base material using a rake and a compactor to achieve proper compaction. Step 6. Verify level and slope. Use a spirit level to check the level of the base material. Adjust as necessary to ensure an even surface. Additionally, make sure the surface has a slight slope to allow for water drainage. A slope of about 1/8 per foot is typically sufficient. Proper seat preparation is the foundation for a successful installation. Taking the time to clear, mark, excavate, and create a solid base will contribute to the stability and longevity of your Cabro and Eurocon pavement. With the site ready, you're now prepared to move on to the exciting phase of placing the paving blocks and bringing your design to life. Now let's dive into the exciting phase of installing Cabro blocks. In this segment of our documentary, we'll guide you through the step-by-step process of placing these interlocking concrete pavers to create a beautiful and sturdy pavement. Step 1. Layout and starting point. Begin by placing a row of Cabro blocks along one edge of the excavation area. Use a string line or chalk to ensure a straight starting line. This initial row will serve as your reference point for the rest of the installation. Step 2. Interlocking placement. Place the first Cabro block at the starting point. Fit the next block alongside it, ensuring the interlocking edges align securely. Continue placing blocks in this manner, interlocking them tightly to prevent shifting. Check that each block is level both side to side and front to back. Step 3. Pattern variation. To create an aesthetically pleasing pattern, vary the orientation of the Cabro blocks. Some blocks have different textures or shapes that add visual interest. Be sure to follow the manufacturer's recommendations for pattern variations. Step 4. Cutting blocks. When you encounter edges, corners, or obstacles, you may need to cut Cabro blocks to fit. Use an angle grinder or a block cutter to make accurate cuts. Always wear protective gear, follow safety guidelines, and take your time to achieve clean and precise cuts. Step 5. Tapping adjustments. Use a rubber mallet to gently tap the blocks into place. This helps them settle securely and ensures a level surface. If needed, adjust the height of the blocks by adding or removing base material beneath them. Step 6. Fill in gaps. As you place the blocks, gaps will form between them. Once the area is covered, sweep fine sand or jointing compound into the gaps. This stabilizes the blocks and prevents weed growth while allowing for some flexibility. Step 7. Final compaction. After filling the gaps, use a plate compactor to gently compact the entire surface. This ensures the blocks are firmly in place and creates a cohesive pavement. Step 8. Finishing touches. Inspect the entire pavement for any uneven blocks or gaps. Make necessary adjustments and recompact as needed. Your Cabro block installation is now complete, and by following these steps with care and precision, you'll achieve a professional quality Cabro block pavement that enhances the beauty and functionality of your outdoor space. Stay tuned as we move on to the final stages of the installation process, where we explore the finishing touches that bring your project to life. In the final stretch of our installation journey, we'll explore the finishing touches that will transform your Cabro block and Eurocon paving block project into a polished masterpiece. These steps ensure not only the visual appeal of your pavement, but also its longevity and durability. Step 1. Sealing, which is optional. Consider applying a sealant to enhance the appearance and protect the surface of your pavement. A good quality sealant can provide a glossy finish, prevent water penetration, and minimize staining. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for application and drying times. Step 2. Sweeping and joint filling. Use the stiff broom to sweep fine sand or jointing compound into the gaps between the paving blocks. Make sure the joints are completely filled to prevent weed growth and maintain stability. This step also tightens the interlocking system. Step 3. Compact again. After sweeping and joint filling, use the plate compactor one last time to gently compact the surface. This helps settle the sand or compound into the gaps and ensures the blocks are securely in place. Step 4. Final inspection. Walk over the entire pavement to check for any uneven blocks or gaps that may have emerged during the joint filling and compacting process. If you notice any issues, make necessary adjustments by tapping or shifting the blocks. Step 5. Clean up. Once you're satisfied with the placement and appearance of the blocks, clean up the area by sweeping away any excess sand or debris. This will reveal the finished surface and create a neat and inviting space. As you reach the final step of our Cabro block and Eurocon paving block installation journey, it's time to add that extra touch of finesse to your project. This polishing procedure will elevate your pavement to its full potential, ensuring both beauty and durability. Step 6. Applying a final layer of jointing compound and polish. To create a seamless and refined look, apply a final layer of fine jointing compound on the surface and over the filled gaps and between the blocks, and use a brush to spread the compound evenly, making sure it fills any remaining voids. This layer gives your pavement a unified appearance and helps solidify the joints. As the polish seeps between the surface and gaps and dries, it will activate the jointing compound and harden it. Once the compound is fully set, use a soft brush to sweep away any excess material from the surface of the blocks. This reveals the crisp lines of your pavement. Step 7. Final inspection and enjoyment. Take a moment to walk around and inspect your polished pavement. Check for any unevenness or areas that may need a touch-up. When you're satisfied with the result, stand back and appreciate the transformation you've achieved. Congratulations. With the completion of this polishing procedure, your Cabro block and Eurocon paving block project is now ready to shine. Your outdoor spaces gain both aesthetic charm and practical functionality, thanks to your careful installation and attention to detail. So these finishing touches, your Cabro block and Eurocon paving block installation is complete. You've successfully transformed an ordinary area into a functional and visually appealing outdoor space that can be enjoyed for years to come. We hope this documentary has provided you with valuable insights and inspiration for your own do-it-yourself projects. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the installation process of Cabro blocks and Eurocon paving blocks. Be sure to subscribe for more informative content and do not hesitate to share your experiences and questions in the comment section below. Happy paving!